What is good, Cardano fam, Ada gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today and lots of Hydra Alpha. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. Bitroot, with over $5.5 billion in 24-hour trade volume, launches Cardano trading contest with a $250,000 ADA prize pool ending January 15th. Crypto Jebb says Cardano ADA could potentially reach up to $10 this cycle, most likely between $3.13 and $8.70. I think that's a pretty modest target. So what do you guys think? Can it reach up to $10? Will it surpass $10? And what do you think about his range between $3 and $8.70? I think it kind of makes sense. We've been talking about $5 to $7 as a baseline in this cycle. Social media and community manager at NDAX, Canada's leading and fully regulated exchange, says much love from the Snek community. I will try my hardest to try and get Cardano native tokens on NDAX. Now, guys, NDAX has top-notch UX, security, support. They're a fantastic OG crypto exchange based in Canada. So if you're a Canadian like myself, I wholeheartedly recommend them. I have them always linked in my videos, by the way. They don't sponsor my videos, but I really like their exchange. One of the best exchanges out there without a doubt. And they list only a few projects because they curate high quality projects. So given that, and given their OG history with Cardano, I think it makes a lot of sense for them to list the Snek, the blue chip premier meme coin. It's got the culture, it's got the brand, it's got the community. When you sign up with my link, it sends a few bucks your way and a few bucks my way. And also, yeah, I would say that they're one of the best in terms of performance, support especially. Their support has always been top notch. They actively respond on the Reddit and whatnot, which is unheard of. There's a lot of exchanges where you can't even get basic support. So great exchange. I give them a thumbs up. Do you think that NDAX will list the Snek? Let me know. And if you haven't signed up already, sign up below. The link is in the video description. Wanchain, based on Cardano's Ouroboros, is the most popular ADA bridge, with volume up 142%, transactions up 195%, and direct routes to 13 networks: Arbitrum, Avalanche, Astar, Base, BNB Chain, Bitcoin, Blast, Celo, Ethereum, Optimism, Polygon, Tron, and Wanchain. That's pretty based. Direct cross-chain routes. And they're going to continue to develop more. Let's take a quick glance at some of the metrics as well, because not only we see that volume's up 142%, transactions almost up 200%, but we can see that also USDT, USDC, some big metrics there. And as a signal, what precedes native USDC and native USDT is the prominent use of wrapped versions on bridges. And then when we get the native Tether USDT, the native Circle USDC, platforms like Wanchain or Rosenbridge can just plug that right in, and it's going to be great. They're going to continue to onboard more liquidity to our ecosystem. So good to see that. Almost $7 million Tether volume, almost above $18 million for USDC. Nice growth there. Good stuff. Now let's dive into the alpha with Hydra. A lot of posts. So Charles says Anastasia Labs and Sunday Labs are starting to build their own Hydra infrastructure. We will invite them to the IO Innovation Group. Get at least 3 to 6 months of R&D prototyping so that Midgard and Gummy Worm can start production. It's good stuff. He also said IOG will use Hydra in Midnight, massively reducing costs for the Glacier airdrop. We'll continue building and investing in Hydra for internal and external projects, and we're very interested in Hydra in a gaming sense. Good stuff. He also says Hydra capabilities will continue to grow by integrating zero knowledge, cross-chain tech, and new innovations. Hydra is one of Cardano's fastest growing open source projects, with dozens of apps and companies interested. He also said that Hydra's next logical step is getting Gummy Worm and Midgard integrated into things like DEX, DeFi, micropayments, and games. Hydra's a complementary scaling solution. This is key. Similar to things like ZK Fold, partner chains, Ouroboros, Laos. So that means we're going to continue to see new iterations, new generations, and new improvements that will massively upgrade Cardano. Also, Hydra has proven to be one of the hidden gems. Hydra Doom, contrary to what some people thought, deployed on mainnet and really showcased its capabilities. He also said, I'm excited to see the next generation, where we take it to the next level, where we showcase it in real life applications on Cardano. Lovely stuff in that video by Charles. Wanchain. Great poll here. I voted Sui, but what do you think? Which blockchain would you like us to integrate next? Now, this might not be direct Cardano, but again, the innovations they have will continue to just cascade over into Cardano direct routes. I voted Sui. We got Cosmos on there, Ton, Polygon. Let me know, guys, what would you like to see Wanchain integrate? Now, before we jump into pricing, this was a fantastic post we saw by Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple CLO Stuart Alderoty with none other than Trump. Strong start to 2025. Great dinner. Brad Garlinghouse says, very nice. Community's been going crazy. 11K reposts, 36K likes. I said, congratulations. Charles Hoskinson said, nicely done, Brad. I said, Charles, when dinner with Trump, and it got some good traction. And one thing I also gave pushback on, guys, is I know Charles did say he's going to send about 10 people to the inauguration and whatnot and have private meetings. But it also sends kind of, in my opinion, you guys let me know what you think. It could be controversial. It sends the wrong signal when you don't go. You know what I'm saying? Ripple, if they were to send 10 people from Ripple, as good as they may be, no disrespect, is not the same as Stuart Alderoty and Brad Garlinghouse. You know what I'm saying? So Charles did say in another post, you guys can find the replies, that they spent $5 million to have a dinner, to take a photo. I'm sure he meant well. But why is it that we defend bleeding the treasury and spending just crazy just for the sake of governance and let people make mistakes? But when it comes to like important meetings, in this context, I think it's an investment. Because I think Ripple has been leading with compliance, product market fit, making the right moves. You know what I'm saying? They're very silent sometimes. There's only like 1,100 posts by Brad Garlinghouse. And I don't think we should be, like they've proven themselves, right? They flipped Tether. RLUSD seems to be doing pretty good. And again, I want to reiterate that I really like Cardano. I really like XRP. But I think that there's some notes we can take from what Ripple is doing. And sending your IOG team, but while you're maybe doing something else, might, like, if I was the administration, if I was the president, I'd be like, where's the founder? I want to talk to the founder. You know what I'm saying? But we'll wait and see. And, hopefully they get those meetings set up, crypto hearings set up as well. Senator Scott, the good relationships with Charles. So we'll see what happens. But, I'm a big supporter of, like, do more, speak less. Truth is in action, slow to speak, quick to listen. That's kind of my mantra. But let's take a look at price, where you see, guys, this is why I do goblin hands. I know some of you guys been doubting me with the goblin hands, but I sold here with goblin hands like days ago when I told you guys, when I sold about a third of my bag. Right now, I'm kind of thinking, of setting some new buy limit orders. And I've just been watching it tumble since the $1.14. Maybe we go beneath, but I think this is kind of like the last dips before we send it. I don't think we're going to see much more of dips, but let me know what you guys think. Let's jump to TradingView, where we see Bitcoin 94.4, Bitcoin dominance 57.7%, ADA 0.942. XRP is holding up pretty well. And again, like you guys know, my bags are just BTC, ADA, XRP. That's pretty much it, and some Litecoin. So I think after asking you guys, a lot of you guys have been supporting Hydra. And I think Hydra, given that, if I'm not mistaken, they formed the DREC Alliance. So they're, part of the DREC Alliance, ISO compliant, the partnerships that they have and integrations with like validation with NVIDIA and whatnot. I think that they could also be another one to really massively send it. So let me know, guys, what you guys think about Hydra, HBAR. ADA is going to do pretty good. I think that right now we just have another buying opportunity. So could be a good opportunity, in my opinion, to maybe set some buy limit orders between these ranges of like 76 cents to like 89 cent, and then maybe rinse repeat, little goblin hands type beat. Goblin hands, if you don't know, guys, is the buy low, sell high type beat. Accumulate more or whatever you want to do with that. I saw also Alex Becker continues to let ADA live rent free in his head, so shout out to him for being our free KOL. And other than that, guys, right now, again, I see how sometimes people are leaving away when the prices dip. So it's really about patience, DCA, and research being in the high conviction projects. So that's it from me, guys. I do think that will easily surpass its previous all-time high. We hit $3.10 about with no smart contracts. We did a 100x with no smart contracts. So I think that it's pretty reasonable for us to surpass $5 to $7. Right now, it might not feel that way, but rallies can be fast and sudden, just like how we saw from October into December, basically a 300x. So guys, let me know your price predictions, your altcoin season forecast in this cycle, and also what do you think about this? What do you think about Charles being hesitant to have a dinner with Trump and contrasting that with Ripple and the moves they've been making? What do you think about this whole situation? Hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next And Crypto Show.